What if we told you that behind those jaw-dropping photos of Jennifer Connelly, the ones that practically redefine elegance, mystery, and allure, there lies a far more powerful story than just her smoldering beauty? These rare images don't just make you do a double take, they make you ask how one woman could move through decades of fame, reinvention, and tragedy with such quiet strength. But be warned, this is not just a tribute to flawless features. It's a deep dive into a life layered with intellect, sacrifice, and astonishing resilience. And yes, some of these photos will make you try not to drool, but let's be honest, we both know you probably will. Jennifer Connelly didn't burst onto the scene like most young starlets. No, she emerged intentionally, gracefully from a quiet modeling career into the cult classic Labyrinth, standing next to none other than David Bowie. In early behind-the-scenes shots, we see a teenager with wide, thoughtful eyes, not lost in the glitz, but clearly observing everything. She wasn't just beautiful, she was present. As a teen actress, she was cast for her looks, but what people didn't see was a razor-sharp mind working behind the curtain. These rare photos of her off-camera nose and a book, scribbling in journals, reveal a young woman who refused to let Hollywood define her. And here's where the first cliffhanger lands. What happens when beauty tries to outshine intellect? By the late 90s, Jennifer was tired of being just a face. She chose roles with grit and complexity, pushing herself far from the glossy covers. Enter Requiem for a dream, a performance so raw it shattered expectations. In one chilling still from the set, her expression tells 1,000 stories, none of them glamorous, all of them real. It was a dangerous gamble, and it worked. Suddenly, she wasn't just the girl in your high school locker poster. She was a serious, award-winning actress, but fame like gravity pulls hard. And the next fall wasn't cinematic. It was personal. In a rare photo snapped outside a hospital, she's not in a designer gown, but in sweatpants, clinging to her child, barely holding herself together. Few fans know that Jennifer nearly stepped away from acting entirely to focus on her family, battling postpartum depression and the fear of losing herself in the chaos of fame. It's a sobering moment and one that speaks louder than any red carpet shot. But she didn't disappear, she transformed. Act 3 is where everything changes. Jennifer returned to Hollywood on her own terms, commanding, elegant, and finally seen for her talent. She won an Oscar, she signed on to challenging roles, including A Beautiful Mind and Top Gun: Maverick. And in every frame, we see not just a woman aging with grace, but evolving with power. In rare recent photos, she's captured not posing, but leading on set at environmental conferences, and at home, raising her children far from the limelight. It's a different kind of beautiful, one that isn't just skin deep. So yes, these rare photos will tempt you. But look deeper. Because every smirk, every shadow, every candid frame holds a story you never saw coming. A story of survival, reinvention, and the quiet fire of a woman who never needed to shout to be heard. And if that kind of transformation inspires you, just wait until you see what small, consistent growth can do in your own life. Click the end screen now and watch our video on the power of compounding, because your story, like Jennifer's, might just be one decision away from unstoppable.